I have now strung 5 decades of the rosary, and each one has the same amount of space from the Our Father bead to the 10th bead. So they're all as even as possible. Now you take the end of the string and thread it through the other top half of the centerpiece. Now this is the most difficult part of the entire rosary. So you get the beads. Now you're holding with your right hand the centerpiece, and you have the bead right over the top of the stick, and you go 1, 2, 3, and it's towards the top of the stick, 4, 5, 6 times. 6 times around instead of 4. Then you pull it up, and now you're going to run the string the opposite direction through the top of the into the stick in towards the handle. So now you've pulled the string the opposite direction as all the other knots. And now you want this string to end up the same amount of space as this is here to the centerpiece. So you edge it out, and then this is the difficult part because you're trying to get it to the same amount. So you have to play with it. And also you want the space between the last bead, and you want the knot to turn out perfect. So it's all got to be done at once. And then when you think you've got it, you start tightening it. It looks pretty close. And then you pull it like this with both your thumbs, pull it tight, and then I've got this one a little too long, so I edged the knot up. And now it looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, as even as I can get it with a good knot. And then I clip off to the very edge the string, and now you have a very even into there. Okay, now you take the leftover string and you run it through the bottom of the centerpiece. And then again, about 6 inches or so, get the stick underneath, and again you wrap it around twice. Once, twice, make sure they're all next to each other so they're not on top, so they're all flat. Then you run the little string through first to the end of the stick. And then, bless you, McKenna. And then,
Daddy.
the long string, edge it out, and try to get it as close to the centerpiece as you can. That's not always easy to get it all the way up, like we didn't do it this time. That's usually about as long as as close as you're going to get to the centerpiece. Pull it very tight. And cut off
Nani, look.
the extras. Stop.